You know what I like to do when I first wake up in the morning? I like to look at some baseball cards. Let's look at some baseball cards. So I wanted to show you a set now that is not easy to find. You don't see them every day. And they're kind of crude cards because they're not really licensed, so they don't have the emblems. And they were cutouts. They were gas station giveaways, and that's the 1968 Atlantic Oil set. And I actually have a book from 1968 from Atlantic Oil. I guess they gave these away at gas stations. That was the hot car at the time. And this is a great little book to have. So it features different teams and so forth. So here you got the Detroit Tigers. And I guess tells you a little bit about the teams. So it's nice to have that book to go along with these cards. And this is what the cards looked like. There's Amari Wells there. And they had two different types of backs. So they had this back and another one here. I'll show you in a minute. So I only have one graded, and that's the Pete Rose. And you're never going to find these in top condition. I mean, the ones that you find are all going to be low grade. That's just the way that they are. There's one of the backs, and then here's a Pete Rose, and this is the other back. So you kind of need two of every player if you're into backs and that sort of thing. So those are the Pete Roses. I have a beautiful Hank Aaron here. This is in really phenomenal shape for these cards. I mean, you will almost always find them with paper loss on the sides. It's almost inevitable. So if you ever find top grade ones of these, I'm sure they are worth a fortune. Here's a Clemente, and it has the side missing like I'm telling you about. And this is a unique one. This is a Roger Maris, but it still has like the backing around it. And this is the only one I've ever seen that has that. I've never seen another one, so I had to grab it. Here's a Bob Gibson. Got a couple Maury Wills, a couple more. A couple Frank Robinsons. Orlando Cepeda. Willie McCovey. Got a couple of those. Vada Pinson. Just running through these. I have pretty much two of every card here. Bert Campaneris. And I just picked up a Brooks Robinson, but I haven't received it yet. I'll show it to you, I'm sure, at another time. I have ended up with a lot of these cards. And Desert Dog, there is a Norm Cash in this set. I don't think I have it. Or I might have it. Might be in bad shape. Can't remember. We'll see if I get to it. I've seen it though. I'll have to pick one up. So, those are my 1968 Atlantic Oil Company cards. Rare set, hard to find. Really hard to find in perfect condition, come on. But it's Clemente, it's Aaron. I've never seen a Willie Mays in this set, so I have to look at the checklist and see if there is one. Pete Rose. A lot of great players in the set. And like I said, no emblem on the hat. Crude little cards, but pretty cool driving around. I wish they gave these away at gas stations today. I mean, unless you're in New Jersey, nobody gives you anything. You have to pump your own gas. Times sure have changed. You know, for those in my age group, You know, I was joking around. I'm like, can you imagine if you told people in the 1950s that when in the future you would have to pay, you would have to put your own furniture together, and you'd have to pay 3 times as much for it. They would think you were crazy. Or if you were going to pump your own gas. But times change. I'm rambling, so once again, thanks for watching. Wow, I don't know how I missed them, but I did have both Norm Cashes with both backs. The one's in better condition than the other. So there's your Norm Cash. Thanks for watching. You know what I like to do when my wife and my daughter are knitting and watching TV?